The all-new Google Pixel Watch 5 is here, and it's got the biggest upgrades in health and wellness features. So today I'm going to share all the newest updates. We got hands-on access. I'll show you what it looks like. The physical things haven't changed much. There are some cool bands, like the Steph Curry band, but we're going to dive into all the details so you know what's new, and if you have the old one or you want to upgrade your watch, should you get one. Now, the biggest software updates that we're getting is being able to track blood pressure trends, not blood pressure exactly, but the trends, and then insulin resistance trends. And these, I was kind of curious how this works, but from a high-level overview, it's a month-by-month basis. So that's why it's a trend. Over a 30-day period, you're going to get an update on the first of the month from the previous month. This gets launched October 1st. So if you wear it for at least 7 days in the month, depending on the feature, you need to wear it for 7 days. 7 days meaning 7 nights, so the entire time you're sleeping, and then 8 hours during the daytime as well. So you want to make sure you're wearing it sleeping and daytime. Some of them you only need sleeping. Then on the first of the month, so if you wear it for that time period in September, on October 1st, you'll get a notification saying what your blood pressure or insulin resistance trends are. This is what the phone screen looks like. It'll be blue if you're okay, and orange if you kind of need to dive deeper into it and maybe actually use a blood pressure cuff or speak to your doctor about these numbers. I think it's very exciting because we haven't seen this stuff at all. And then the blood pressure features, like specifically the Samsung Watch, the Whoop, do need calibration, so you have to calibrate it, whether it's once a month or at one point with an actual blood pressure cuff. The Oura Ring blood pressure trends are different. You do not need to calibrate, so this feels like it's on par, and you are getting trends. So you're not getting the specific like systolic and diastolic numbers, but you're getting kind of a trend over time to then maybe realize, hey, maybe I do need to speak to my doctor about this, because some people just are not aware that their blood pressure is not at the best point, and maybe you just don't go to the doctor enough to get it tested there. Next is contacting in case of emergency. So we've already had loss of pulse events, so if your heart stops, it will contact emergency services, but now the Pixel Watch 5 will also detect loss of breath. So if you stop breathing, it can also detect that and contact emergency services. And that also comes in conjunction with sleep breathing quality, which is their kind of like nighttime sleep breathing score. Sleep apnea is a big issue that a lot of people struggle with and don't even realize it. So now with sleep breathing quality, you're getting trends over multiple period of time to then see, hey, should I dive deeper into this? Should I get a sleep apnea test? Do I struggle with my sleep breathing quality? And some of these features are not getting released until October 1st, which I don't love that. I think all these companies keep announcing stuff, and then you gotta wait to get those actual updates. But hey, at least we're getting these insanely cool features. And then what if you have an older watch? So the blood pressure trends is Pixel Watch 5, 4, 3, and the Fitbit Air. So if you have the Fitbit Air, blood pressure trends are coming. Sleep breathing quality trends, Pixel Watch 5, 4, 3, and Fitbit Air. Fitbit Air is getting it interesting. Breathing emergency notification is Pixel Watch 5 and 4, EU only. Loss of pulse events are Pixel Watch 5, 4, and 3 only. And then finally, there are some fitness upgrades coming to the Google Pixel Watch 5. So before you could build kind of strength, there were some strength training features, but now you can not only create a custom strength training workout on the Google Health app, now it pushes to the watch so you can see the exercise you're supposed to be doing, how many reps, the weights. You can modify the reps, you can modify the weights. If it's time-based, it will buzz at you on the watch to go to the next exercise. If it's rep-based, there is no auto tracking of reps, which there is a really cool app. I like these on the Apple Watch, the Motra app, I think it is. You can have that link below if you want. But on the Google Pixel Watch, this is built natively into the watch. It'll show the workouts on your phone as well as the watch. And then you're like, okay, well, I don't want to go in there. And maybe your coach is sending it in a different app, because I think I use Train Heroic for my strength training stuff. Google Health and Gemini. The Genius AI allows you to just take a screenshot on your phone, take a photo of your gym, and say, hey, this is all the equipment that I have. These are the workouts that I need to do. Create the workout. Bam! Ease of use. Technology is great when it removes friction from getting you from not working out to working out. It's not going to make you work out. That's what you have to do. But when it makes it so effortless to have it tracked on your watch, know what you're doing next, not having to think about it, that makes it way easier to work out. I think this is huge. This is something I'd love to see on every other smartwatch, but I'm very excited to know, and I would love to see auto rep tracking. Maybe we could add that in the next version. But having it guide you through the exercises, it even shows you videos on how to do it, and it makes it effortless to insert those workouts into the app. Like the Whoop does strength train workout tracking, but the process of creating those can be time intensive unless you're using a template, which you can also use templates on the Google Pixel Watch with the Google Health app as well. But if you like to create custom workouts like I do, I like to do my own thing. I don't want to do a template. Then that is not as helpful, and the time-intensive process of inputting it manually is just too time-consuming. And then finally, GPS. Yes, obviously I hope every watch is the best GPS, but the map routes that show up on your app, Google Health app, should be more accurate than the Apple Watch Ultra 3 and the Garmin Fenix 8. That's what they're stating. And I was like, okay, do I care about the map? I guess in theory, if you're looking at the map and you want to see, hey, did I actually run in a straight line versus like, oh, I jumped into the buildings? Yeah, that's important and it's nice to see. I think what's more valuable is seeing live pacing as I'm running, making sure that's more accurate. That does not change. I kind of asked them and they said that it's the map. So there is post-processing. You'll do the workout. It should perform, hopefully a little bit better than the Pixel Watch 4. You have dual band GPS. Once that's done, you have the raw data. It's going to upload it to the cloud, do some post-processing based on where the satellites might be, based on, what information you're getting from all the sensors that you have on your device, where you are, how tall the buildings are. Could you have actually seen that satellite based on where you were at that location or potentially right before that location? Okay, maybe you couldn't. Let's disregard that piece of data. And that's how they're kind of cleaning up the map view on the app in a high level context. I think this is huge because I set a lot of timers and alarms and I just want it to be quick. I don't want it to go to the internet and do that. You shouldn't need to do that. Now, who is this for? If you have the Pixel Watch 4 or even the Fitbit Air, do I need to upgrade? I don't know. I think getting the insulin resistance trends is where I would want to upgrade if that's important to me and I want to understand that better. And if you're on a different smartwatch system, this could actually be a better alternative because of some of these health features that it's providing. In terms of the fitness side, the fitness tracking, I think they're all pretty on par when it comes to GPS stuff. Is very, very close-ish. I think Samsung might actually be behind Google and Apple. But then when it comes to strength training, Google has now just been #1. I think they're providing the best strength training workout builders. And then this also syncs to Gemini. So when I ask it questions, maybe when I tell it my goals, like my sub 3-hour marathon goals. So it's not going to give me a bench press workout. It's going to give me single leg lunges or things like that. So that I think is valuable. I'll be testing this out. So comment down below what other questions you have, what you want to see me test out. I only got hands-on access. We'll have an unboxing video coming very soon and more testing and experiences. So subscribe, turn notifications, follow me at Shervin Shares and at Shervin Shares Reviews. We'll see you in the next video. Links for these products are in the description and tagged. Peace.